Now, the number of people arrested for driving on drugs has risen by 800% in the past year. Under tougher regulations introduced last March, police can now use a swab to test drivers for banned substances at the roadside. A warning, Fraser Moore's report contains video released by families of 2 drug drivers showing the moments before they are killed in a car crash.
After years of focusing on the dangers of drink drivers on our roads, the police are now targeting those under the influence of drugs. This new campaign is backed up by figures that show a huge increase in the number of drivers being stopped and convicted for drug driving. The dangers of which were dramatically highlighted when the families of young friends Kyle Careford and Michael Owen released this footage. It shows their last moments as, high on a cocktail of drugs, Kyle crashed his friend's car into a wall.
We're doing 90, bro. So good.
In Cheshire alone, over 530 arrests were made from March last year to January this year. That's compared to just 70 for the whole of the previous year, an 800% increase. Nationally, during a month-long festive drink and drug campaign, almost 2,000 tests were carried out in England and Wales, with nearly 50% proving positive. Here in Cheshire, the police say the latest figures speak for themselves. They say they're taking a no-nonsense approach in applying this new legislation as part of their wider work to target the criminals on our roads.
Strop down the middle and down both sides twice. Do you understand?
A roadside swab test was introduced last March for the first time, allowing police to identify drug drivers on the spot. Forces have now been given extra money for training and to pay for the testing kits and their analysis. A campaign in the name of 14-year-old Lillian Groves, killed outside her home by a driver who'd been smoking cannabis, was instrumental in the law being changed last year.
If them testing devices were there at the time, we would be having a completely different sentence. To have a driver that day particularly actually not abide by the law and to go out and his actions killed someone and not to be punished for that is disgusting.
The change in the law since the campaign has been welcomed by motoring groups.
The Department for Transport are in the process of launching a further programme under their Think campaign. And I think the combination of that publicising of the issue and better enforcement will help us get really on top of the problem and will make a difference.
Police hope the new legislation and the 98% conviction rate of those who are prosecuted under it will help greatly reduce the number of drug drivers on our roads. Fraser Moore, Sky News, Cheshire.
Let's have a look at the weather now.